Hi, YouTube.
Hey YouTube friends and family, it's your boy GB Reviews, and today we are doing salmon tacos with crispy jalapeños and queso fresco. We've done tacos before, but this is the first time that I've ever not only made salmon tacos, but ate salmon tacos. So it'll be a very different experience for me. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna show you the ingredients today. It's super simple. It takes about 20 minutes to put this together. It'll take me a little bit longer only because we are doing the filming, but other than that, it should be light, easy, fresh, and I think you'll like it. So with that, I'm gonna show you the ingredients. We're gonna get at everything that's here, and then I'll walk you through the steps. Steps are easy. Today we are getting our meals from Home Chef. So as with always, the card, the instructions, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna make it happen. Home Chef, let's go. So when we're looking at all of our ingredients, we have our sour cream, our queso fresco, our salmon. This is 12 ounces of salmon, wild caught. We have our scallions, our garlic, our corn kernels, 1 lime. I think it's 6 tortillas and crispy jalapeños. Like I said, it's super simple today. We're gonna go through all of what the ingredients are. I think the only thing we have to do today in terms of chopping is the scallions and the garlic, and then probably a little bit of the lime just to squeeze it out. But other than that, I think that's it. We have a handy dandy card, which I showed you earlier. And it's gonna show us how to cook our salmon, and then how do we flake it off to make it come out ultimately like that. And we're gonna make our salsa in our pan. So I'm gonna walk you through the steps right now, and then we will do everything fairly quickly, just because I wanna make sure that we get through it without you having to watch an extra long video. So let's transition to the making of our ingredients and prepping. So like I said, this meal is super simple. All you really need is a knife, your bowls, and your ingredients. We're gonna prep the ingredients first. That's step 1. Step 2, we're gonna make our salsa. Step 3 is cook the salmon, which is super quick. Step 4 is warming our tortillas. And I'm gonna do a modification on that because I like warming my tortillas with the iron skillet, but the way they have it, you just warm it in the oven. And then step 6, we're gonna assemble. I'll show you the plating, and then we'll plate it to go. But like I said, this is super simple, super quick. So for step 1, for prepping the ingredients, we're gonna trim the scallions. So that means we're gonna cut the scallions in half. We're gonna trim the whites from the greens. We're gonna cut the lime in half, and we're gonna juice it. And then we're going to place the corn in a microwave safe bowl, and we're gonna warm this for 1 to 2 minutes. Then you're gonna let it cool for 5 minutes because we wanna make sure that it's fully cooked. And then we're gonna cut open our salmon fillets, and we're gonna pat it dry. So we're gonna pour off the extra liquid, and then we're gonna pat it dry. And then we'll salt and pepper it, super easy with some kosher salt and some ground pepper. And then our step 2, I'll start talking again. I'm gonna stop talking now, but I'm gonna start talking again when we make our salsa. And I'll let you see me do that because that's kind of quick. We'll do step 3, we'll go to cooking the salmon. That'll also be at fast speed. And then step 4, I'll let you see me do the tortillas too, just because, like I said, I'm gonna do it slightly different. I'm gonna do a modification because I don't wanna heat them in the oven. I actually wanna heat them on the skillet. So I'm gonna heat them on the skillet. And then I'll show you the prep for the plating, and then we'll taste it. All right, with that, let's get to our fast movement. All right, so now we're gonna start chopping. So now our next part is to make our salsa. So we microwave our corn, we let it cool for 5 minutes. We have our bowl, we have all of our ingredients. So we're gonna put our corn, we're gonna add the corn in the bowl. And then we're gonna add all the other ingredients. So we're gonna add our green onions, the garlic, the 2 tablespoons of lime juice. So we got a tablespoon. Here's tablespoon. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of lime juice. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 a teaspoon of pepper. And then we're gonna combine and we're gonna set all that aside. So the first thing we wanna do is we want to add our green onions. We're gonna use just the white parts, not the green parts. We're gonna add our garlic. We're gonna add our 1 tablespoon of olive oil. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And then we're gonna add salt and pepper to taste. So we're gonna just salt and pepper this. And then we're gonna combine. Now, what I would do for this, for me, because it's gonna be a salsa for your tacos, is I would actually add a little bit of hot sauce to it. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of hot sauce just because I want it to have a little spice to it, because right now it's not gonna have any spice. It's not spicy. So, as you guys know, I do hot sauce reviews, and the hot sauce I'm going with is Thor's Hammer. I was gonna go with the Chipotle one, but Thor's Hammer, I think, I don't need that much, and it'll make it nice. That's probably about a tablespoon, a little bit more than a tablespoon of Thor's Hammer. We're gonna mix that in. And then that should make our corn salsa a little bit spicier. We're gonna check it out. Now, if this was Eye of the Scorpion, we'd only add a little bit. But this one, I want it to be good. Now that we've done this, it's time to cook this. So we're moving to the stove. Now things are gonna start to get fast. Boop, 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 boop. Moving. So step 3 is we're gonna take a nonstick pan, medium size, and we're gonna heat it over a medium-high heat. We're gonna put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and we want the olive oil hot but not smoking. We're gonna place the salmon in the hot pan with the skin side down first. We're gonna cook for 2 to 3 minutes on the skin side down until it's brown. And then we're gonna flip the salmon, and we're gonna place in an oven for 5 to 7 minutes. And we want to heat our oven while this is going. We're going to preheat our oven to 475 or 450. So we're going to preheat our pan. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. We're going to place our salmon in there. On the skin side down first, you're going to cook for 2 to 3 minutes until brown. Then you're going to flip the salmon, and you're going to place this pan, an oven safe pan. You're going to place that into the hot oven at 450 for 5 to 7 minutes, and that will heat the salmon properly. So we're going to use an oven safe pan, non-stick preferably. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're going to place the salmon in here, skin side down. We're going to cook for 2 to 3 minutes, and then once that's done for 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to place this whole thing inside our oven for 5 to 7 minutes with the letting the salmon cook until it reaches an internal temperature of 145 degrees. While that's going, you can actually get your tortillas ready. So we're gonna start that process. I'm gonna speed it up just so it doesn't take as long. And then I will show you how I'm gonna heat the tortillas, because I'm not gonna heat the tortillas in the oven. All right, YouTube friends, we're at the home stretch. We plated it. I showed you how to do it. Like I said, it was pretty simple. It's pretty quick, pretty easy. The tacos, I think, came out pretty well. We're gonna taste it. I added a little bit more spice to it just because I'm just used to tacos being hot. Very good, very nice. I've never had salmon in tacos before, but I'm surprised at how easy it came out. I guess the oven step is the part that makes it the flaky. It gives it that flakiness so you can flake it apart to put in the taco. Putting the hot sauce in the salsa of the corn made it more salsa-y to me, because I think of salsas as having tomatoes and things like that in it. And because this salsa did not have any tomatoes in it, I found it a bit odd. Also, it wasn't spicy, so adding the spice made sense to me. With that, I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna eat this, but please hit the like button for the algorithm. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave comments below. If you've had this before, or if you had salmon tacos, let me know. I like salmon tacos, they're cool. Also, let me know if there's any other services that you think I should try, subscribe to, just to see what they're like. But anyway, it's your boy GB Reviews. Thank you for watching. Thank you for rocking with me. I hope you get a chance to try the salmon tacos. I like them. With that, I'm out. Subscribe and like below. Stay healthy.
Subscribe but like below.